my channel. I am Danielle, aka Stitcherista, here on YouTube, and today is actually a start, or the start of this week's cross stitch vlog. I'm actually starting it a day early. Today is Sunday, August 15th, and I am tired. And Sunday is usually a day for me to relax and not put on makeup, not fix my hair. As you can see, I just have it like up in like a, yeah, I'm tired too, so I'm probably going to be taking a nap later. We went to a birthday party yesterday, and it's hot AF, like hot. So we were there for a couple hours, and then I was like, I gotta go, right? Okay, but I did want to come on here because I have some stuff to show you guys, and instead of trying to do it all tomorrow in tomorrow's segment. So I did get, let me show you what I got in the mail yesterday first. I did get some patterns that I had ordered. Tiny Modernist Halloween wreath. Love that. I love anything. Seriously, Halloween, like, yeah, I'm there. Heart and Hands Halloween Square Dance 2. I have the first one. My favorite design is this one for this. I love that. ABC by Collection Tralala. ABC All Roses. Just thought it was really pretty. And then the second part of the Tiny Modernist When Witches Go Riding Stitch Along. So I got that. And then I got my fabric order in from Seraphim Fabrics, and I actually ordered 28 count Lugana. So let's take a peek at these. This one is called Use Ear. I ordered some more neutral ones. This would be good for a Halloween piece, I think. All fat quarters, which are, their fat quarter is an 18 by 26. Some companies, a fat quarter is 18 by 27. So there's that one. Then I got Petals in the Wind. Very pretty, like pastel-y colors. Love that one. Lugana is, someone asked me what the difference is between Joblin and Lugana. If you look it up on 123 Stitch, it tells you the percentage. Like, this is cotton and viscose, I think, and then Joblin is cotton and rayon, I want to say. Joblin has more of a sheen to it also. This is more matte, if that's how you want to say it. I actually find on hand-dyed Lugana, I can see the holes better than I can on hand-dyed Joblin. I actually prefer Joblin that's not dyed because the holes, you can really see them. Okay, this one is called Farian. What the hell is that? They hand wrote the color. I don't know. Farian, is that what that is? I don't know, but we're just gonna look at it. It's like grays and blues. It's not showing up quite accurately on here. It's more of a gray color. Yeah, I don't have my receipt. Okay. This one is stone washed. So that gives you an idea, right? It's like a light white and gray. Again, it's showing up like green. It's not green. It must be the lighting in here. Oh, and I've had a shit ton of people ask about that lamp that's on the wall. When my husband and I first started dating, we weren't even living together or married yet. I think I had just moved in here. He bought me that as one of my birthday gifts from Home Shopping Network. It's one of the best presents he's ever gotten me. It's lasted this long. And do you see how I hung? Okay, that right there is the switch for it. It has like a flick switch. And where I used to have it, it used to be hanging down. So I would have to get behind where I have my patterns and bend down. And I'm like, okay, this is ridiculous. So 3M makes these little hooks, which are really awesome. and I hung the hook up there and hung the cord on it, so I just walk over and flick it, because I turn it off and on every day. I have it on every day. This one is Sea Spray. This one's really gorgeous too, like a minty green. Ooh, now that is appropriate. That one is showing up proper. And then I got one more. Which is Peeps. Like, you know, the marshmallow candy, which I hate Peeps. Ooh, this one's really cool. It's like all pastel-y colors. Yeah. But yeah, I have so much fabric now. And I mean, I have like 2 Fiberlicious orders coming. So more fabric coming. So I was watching Carolyn Mazzio. Now, she hasn't been on Flosstube in a really long time, and I gotta fix this. I actually miss her videos because she was a very prolific stitcher. She really got a lot of stitching done. So what I was looking at was, I put in YouTube. Let's do that. I don't think that's really gonna stay, is it? No. Okay. I put in Flosstube rotation because I really have been wanting to have like a system for my videos, right? For the vlogs, for projects, instead of just having one project. I've tried a rotation before and it never seems to work, but I'm like, I think I need to have more of an open mind. I need to have more of an open mind with it. So her video popped up because one of the titles of her video was How I Get So Much Done. And she has a weekly rotation where she rotates 4 projects. So she touches them, you know, 4 weeks in a month. And then there are some months where there are 5 weeks. And I would just go to the first project. So there would be some months where one project would be worked on 2 weeks. But that way, too, you're working on 4 different projects. You look forward to having a new project the following week because let's face it, time goes by pretty quick. Like the weeks go by pretty fast. So I went through, I'm sorry, I gotta fix this. I went through my patterns and stuff because I mean, I already had 2 projects ready, right? I already had 2 projects I was working on. So I just had to pick 2 more. And so I did. Okay. And something else too, you know how I'm always trying to finagle my organization as far as my projects and my whips and stuff. So I have this really great Vera Bradley bag that I bought on eBay for like 40 bucks, which this bag is like $60, $70 retail. And it still had the tags on it. I don't know what the name of the bag is called. I have no idea. But it's so big inside and it zippers, which I like because I'll take this to when I go to a stitching retreat and have all my stuff in it. So I'm usually, when I go downstairs in the evening or during the day on a weekend, I'm bringing cross stitch, my iPad, my phone, my book. Like I am bringing a whole bunch of crap. And I said, you know what? I'm just going to use this bag because, so I literally I walked downstairs last night with this bag. I'm sorry. I cannot with this. I walked downstairs with the bag and Bill was like, what the hell? Where are you going? What are you doing? And I said, I'm not going or doing anything. I just have so much stuff to bring downstairs that I need to have it in a bag. And he was dying. So I worked this morning. Oh, I also have started. So for each project, I decided I'm going to have it in a Q-snap. I tried hoops, and I love the hoops for small stuff, but for these ones that are bigger, it's got to be in a Q-snap. I ordered some grime guards because I need something to tuck the fabric in around it. But for the pattern, and I'm going to show you because I'm going to flip this around. This is the cover of the Carolyn Manning one. First of all, this is a clipboard. I only have one of these, so I ordered 3 more because I want one for each of the projects. So what I do is I have the pattern clipped to here. Yeah. Now, you're going to die when you see what I did. Inside, I have my highlighter down here, and here's my floss. Now, do you remember those project bags I bought from Chris? I know you're going to die because but you know what though? I spent my money on it. It doesn't matter. I actually cut them. Yeah, I'm probably not going to, I'm going to use her project bag as a project bag, right? I took these and I cut it. I cut it in half. Well, not this one, not in half, but I cut it. And then I just stapled it shut because you could see but it works. Like I put all of my floss and then scissors, and I actually ordered some friction highlighters because it fits perfectly in this clipboard. Are you kidding me? I was like, oh my God, I know most people would I see pearl clutching going on right now. I do stuff that works for me. And then this clamps shut. And it's all right there. So, here's my progress. I did some, whoops, it goes this way. Yeah, I got to keep the needle minder up there so I know what, yeah. But yeah, I got some more done this morning. I started working on the blue. So yeah, it's coming along. I didn't stitch yesterday at all. Because like I said, we went to the party and then, oh no, I stitched last night, but I didn't stitch Friday night. And then I did start the Modern Folk Embroidery Fruits of Plenty. And then you can see how I had also cut this one and then I just stapled it shut on this side. So I went to, okay, here's a good story. So yesterday after my massage, I decided to go get a coffee at Starbucks, and I wanted to pick up the skeins of this from Michael's because you need 16, 18, something like that. They only had 6 of this color, and they had, how many do I have up there? 3 of that color. So I bought every one they had. But the colors look really good because I did start it. Now I'm doing this on 28 count Joblin and lamb's wool. And thank you to people who commented about the magnetic cable ties and told me really how to do it, because you can't have it on the fabric. It's actually holding the fabric. Yeah, I ordered a grime guard because this is insane. This is a fat half of fabric. It's so much. And I know I'm probably still going to have trouble trying to get this in a grime guard. But I'm going to do my best to really finagle it. And as I move along on this sampler, I'll have more fabric over here and over here. So it might be a little bit better. But there's my tiny start. But the colors look good together. I like it. And it looks really good on this fabric. Yeah. Just a teeny tiny start. Okay. So my other 2 projects that I'm going to be working on. Actually, I'll probably work on this one today. I'll work on the sampler today. I had it sitting over there. So that's probably going to be my focus piece for this week, is the Modern Folk Embroidery stitch along. So I had to pick 2 other projects. And I wanted to pick projects that I already had thread for. I like stitching stuff where I can use the whole thing, not the whole thing of DMC, but where I don't have duplicate colors, which is hard sometimes, especially black. I have a whole box of just black and white because those colors are used so often. But remember, I had already purchased all of the threads for this, the Primitive Hares Witch at the Beach. Remember, I was going to do this one? So I said, okay, that's going to be a project. So here's all the thread. And again, I cut the project bag in half. I don't care. I can do what I want. So they're all in there. And the fabric I'm going to stitch it on is 28 count Joblin. I think it's Bluebell. I was going to do Summer Sky, but I'm pretty sure this is Bluebell. And then the needle minder is Resting Witch Face that I got from down Sunshine Lane, I think. I love it. Yeah, because witch at the beach. Yeah, so I'm waiting for Q-Snap to come in and my clipboard, and then I'll be able to get that, you know, all situated. And then my last one, I decided to work on, or start, because I haven't started either one of those. The Ink Circles Dilly Dahlia. I always want to say Dilly Dally, or, you know, Dilly Dally. Really pretty, though. And it's not that, this is not a big pattern. 95 by 95. I need something that's not gonna, like, I need to be having a finish at some point, right? I mean, let's face it, working on something 1 week out of the month, it's gonna take a while to get done some of these projects. But, like I said, I'm gonna give it a shot. So, these are the threads. Now, this thread, this was originally stitched in Weeks Dye Works. And then they have a DMC conversion. So when I was doing the DMC conversion, it says 3888. I don't have 3888 in DMC, but it is a new color. So I wound up picking 3807, which is like this pretty purpley color. I think it'll look good. And then the fabric I picked is a 14 count Aida from Fiberlicious Persephone, which I think is going to look so good. It's like a pinky purple green. I mean, if you look at the threads. Oh my God, yeah. Isn't that going to look so good? Yeah. And I'm hoping that this lavender will show up. I think it will. I think it will. I don't know if I should switch and maybe do like a brown, a neutral fabric. I might switch. I might switch by the time I get to stitching on this. So... but yeah, that's it for that. So, and I was also sitting here thinking to myself, I need the ones that like call for over-dyed threads that I know I want to do in over-dyed threads. I need to get the threads. Like, I hate having to wait for stuff to come in the mail to start a project. And I have gift cards to Salty Yarns from Christmases, like 2 Christmases ago. So Bill and I are going to Ocean City in a couple weeks, and we're staying at the Langford. And I was like, I'm going to pull some patterns and I'm going to make a list. Pull some patterns that I want to start and make a list of threads that I need to pick up. And hopefully they'll have them, because this is one that I really want to start. Keslin's A Haunting We Will Go. You only use black for it, and it calls for 3 skeins of black. So I pulled that. Now that fabric that they use is Picture This Plus Lava. Maybe I should try to get that in Aida, though. I love Picture This Plus Aida. I'm going to have to look into that. That's a beautiful green. And then Ink Circles. This one. This is Circular Logic. I just love this one so much. Isn't it gorgeous? And they use Gloriana Silk, but they do a DMC conversion in variations. I love DMC variations. And then 777. So yeah, I love that. I love that so much. And then Frosted Pumpkin Stitcheries Autumn. Most of this is DMC, but I'm pretty sure there's 2 Weeks Dye Works in there. I have to do that. Like I said, look, the girl is wearing a headband and holding a coffee. The coffee looks almost as big as she is, but that's beside the point. This is so entirely cute. Are you kidding me right now? And then, of course, I want to get the threads for Witches Go Riding, because it looks like there are overdyes. Let's open it up and see. I have part 1 and 2, and I know 3 and 4 are coming out. Let's carefully open it up. Ooh, I like the it's like nice paper. Okay. Wow, there's only 5 colors in this. I like that. Okay, yeah, because it calls for Classic Colorworks, Mossy, Rainy Day, and Baking Tin. Okay, so I will definitely pick those up. And then it calls for white and black. Done there. I just love this one so much. And some of you are stitching it, and it looks really, really great. Okay, I will get that back in the paper later. And I might even just paper clip it, because trying to get it back in that's not going to go well. And then finally, I want to get the colors for Hello by Liz Matthews, Quaker Pumpkins. I absolutely love that one too. And it calls for, she does give a DMC conversion if you really wanted to do that, but she does do it in Weeks Dye Works. I don't mind Weeks Dye Works. I want to say they are drier than other threads, but it will look so good when you're stitching it to have the variegation. So we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, that's all I got to show you. That was a lot. This is 21 minutes. But yeah, so it is almost 12 noon here right now, and Bill is over his friend's house, and I don't know when he'll be home, but he's going to be outside washing my car, fooling with stuff in his shed, because the heat has finally broken here, and it's only going to be like 75, 80 today. Thank fucking God, because I cannot. But like I said, groceries have already come. We're having wings for dinner, you know, easy dinner. So I'm going to be relaxing the rest of the day, stitching, reading, napping, having some good times, because probably going to be working late again tomorrow. Yeah, I'm like the F right now. But yeah, so I hope you guys had a good weekend. And oh, the biggest piece of news before I get off of here, my DMC chest game. It came yesterday, so thank God we were not gone yet to the party. We were literally walking out the door, and Bill's like, what's this on the front porch? And he's like, oh my God, it's a huge box. And I'm like, I don't know. Because I know I had gotten a notification that the chest shipped, but I didn't check it to track it. And he's like, oh, maybe it's my blind, because he bought something for hunting. And then he's like, no, it says your name on it. And then it clicked, and I went, oh my God, it's the DMC chest. Yeah. So by the time you guys see this vlog, you will have already seen the video, because, I mean, today's Sunday. My job tomorrow does not start until 12:30, so I'm going to record the unboxing of the DMC chest tomorrow. And I can't wait. I mean, I've already had the spot, and it was extremely quick. Like, I only ordered this last Saturday. It only took a week to get here from the UK, so that's fantastic. But yeah, I can't wait. And I love the idea of having an entire set of DMC. Another entire set. Oh, one more thing. Okay, I have to show you this on my iPad. So, you know, I'm sort of on a budget now for spending, because I just went hog wild crazy. And so Bill and I talked, and yeah, I'm perfectly good with having a budget. It's still significant. I mean, we make good money, and yeah. Anyway, I hate the cardboard bobbins that DMC, you know, I mean, they're flimsy, and when I try to put them in here, usually I bend the bottom of it like that, and it's annoying. I have heard, and I know some people already have them, Pip and Chip on Etsy makes an acrylic hard bobbin, and I'm going to find it because I want to show you. And it has the DMC color and number printed on the bobbin. So they sell them in sets of 80, I think. It's not cheap. God, you know what I want to start? One of these patterns someday. From Dona Stitch, it's just popped up in my feed. I own these patterns. Don't you just love that? And that's huge blocks of color. Like, Yeah. Okay, anyway. It looks like these. See how they have it printed? That's a label, printed, the color and the number, and it's bright as day, and you're not breaking it or bending it because it's acrylic. Yeah, I want them. It's quite pricey to amass the entire set of DMC, the bobbins. But if I order one set a month, in like 5 or 6 months, I'll have the whole set, because one set's like $50. So I ordered the first set, like the first 88 colors, I think, or something like that. So when those come, I will show you. So can't wait to get those. But I was like, I gotta have those. And oh my God. Look, okay, so patterns pop up when you buy stuff on Etsy, stuff pops up, right? This one popped up. Isn't this gorgeous? Look at all these colors. This is by DJ Stitches. Oh, why did it go away? Isn't that gorgeous? I love colors like that. And then this one too popped up. Let's Get Cray. It is so cute. And the crayons have faces. I love it. I love it so much. I love stuff like that. I love all kinds of patterns. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get off here now. Oh, I need this t-shirt. It says, "Caution, I have no filter." Yeah. Etsy is such a wonderful resource for stuff, isn't it? But yeah, I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. I know I showed you a whole bunch of stuff, so stay tuned this week. The progress you're going to see is on my Modern Folk Embroidery Fruits of Plenty sampler. I'm going to be working on that this week. And I'm sure purchases will come in because I still have fabric orders outstanding. And I'm still reading Freeze Tag, enjoying it very much. That book came out in 1992. Or that printed one was in 1992. And yeah. So I will see you guys in tomorrow's segment. Bye! Hey guys, today is Monday, August 16th, and it is time for my next cross stitch update little segment. So before I show you what I worked on yesterday, I do want to address something that I said in yesterday's clip. So when I talked about my budget, I thought about it once after the video was done and all that. I didn't mean to come on there and sound braggy or bragging or just full of myself because I have discretionary income to spend on cross stitch stuff. That was not my intention at all. Trust me when I say I have been broke before. I know what it's like to have no money, and I've worked really hard to get to the point that I'm at now where I do have discretionary income to spend on something. But I realized the way that I said it probably wasn't the best way to say it. So just wanted to say that. So yesterday I did work on my Modern Folk Embroidery Fruits of Plenty sampler because remember that is my focus piece for this week. And I'm stitching it on 28 count lamb's wool joblin. And I did go back to a hoop. I know. I feel like I'm just so like Q snap hoop, Q snap hoop, Q snap hoop, hoop, Q snap hoop. And it's like, what the hell? Well, I finally figured out that a hoop actually, I can hold it closer to me better and I can really get to where I want to get on the fabric. And since I have figured out these things now, that is such a large amount of fabric, isn't it? But there's what I got done. I got done a pretty good bit, I like to say. I mean, cross stitch is not a quick, in my opinion, it's not a quick thing. And it's not a race. You know, you go at your own pace. So I really enjoyed stitching on that yesterday. So that is my progress so far. And like I said, the colors that I'm using are 3750 and 958. So 3750 is the navy blue and then 958 is like that minty green color. I like it. I think it's going to look really good. And I went through this morning and I printed out the other 7 pages so far that have been released of the pattern. And what's really cool, I didn't realize this, when you get down to the last page, like for the one for August, there's like a house in the center. And he gives you like 6 or 7 different options, which is so cool because I said, okay, I'm going to glance through these, and whatever one really sticks out to me is the one I'm going to use. And the one I decided to use was the treehouse, because my husband and I, when we went and got married, we stayed in a treehouse for our honeymoon. And we got married on the grounds where the treehouse is and all that. So right there, I knew when I saw the treehouse, I was like, that's it. That's the one I'm going to do. But it's so very cool that he gave you so many different options. And it is such a beautiful sampler that I highly recommend anybody, you know, go and do it. So I do want to show you my DMC cabinet, because I did, by the time this video goes up, the unboxing will have been up for days. But I just now went through and put the floss in and the dividers in. Now the floss isn't exactly organized by number. I just have it in there right now. So I wanted to take you out there and show you that, and then you can really see it. Okay, we're going to do some walking. So I have yes, this is me. So there's high school, college, graduation. Why isn't it focusing? Didn't mean to do that. But yeah, high school, college. Okay. Here is where the cabinet is. Okay, you can see it, right? Of course you can. So when you get closer, obviously, so I put actually floss up here because there's floss. And then I have the floss in each of the drawers. It's so awesome to have another entire set of DMC. I can't even. Love this. It's so gorgeous. I'm so glad that I got it. But yeah, that's all I have for today's segment. Not too much. It's early here still, so mail hasn't come yet. If I get anything in the mail, I'll show it in tomorrow's segment. I hope you guys all have a fantastic Tuesday. I'll see you tomorrow. Hello. So today is Tuesday, August 17th. I had to go to the post office today. I'm off work today. I'm renewing Bill's passport, so I had to go get a priority mail envelope, and I decided to stop and get a coffee. It's really good. Mocha. Okay. This week is me working on Modern Folk Embroidery's Fruits of Plenty sampler, and I have to say I'm really loving it. It is my first like Quaker sampler. I think it's Quaker, right? It's my first Quaker sampler that I'm doing, and I think I stitched quite a bit last night for working late until 8 o'clock, but I knew I was off today, so I stayed up for like 2 hours and stitched. So here's what I have done. I know, right? So still loving the hoop. And remember, my colors are DMC 3750 and 958. And yeah, so now, see, what I try to do, and I'm sure most people that are stitching this try to do it also, you kind of try to outline stuff so you can just go back and fill it in. Like, all I have to do today, or whenever I stitch, this right here, and this all gets filled in with the green. So I don't even have to count or anything. I just go to town. I love it so much. Stitched on 28 count Joblin in the color lamb's wool, and using my trusty dusty brain magnetic cable ties, which, like I said, I will say this 100,000 times now that I know how to use them. Yeah, so that is stitching progress. And then yesterday in the mail I did get some stuffs. So I got a pattern, calendar crates from Stitching with the Housewives October, and I got it because I like this. I like this one right here. Yeah, I really, really like that one. And then from Lakeside Needlecraft, I had this pattern at one time, and I must have sold it because, yeah. It is the Spooky Halloween this is from 2017. And it was designed exclusively for them by Doreen Jones. Now, it only uses, I think, black and then 2 Weeks Dye Works colors, or 1 Weeks Dye Works color. Can you even? And then, of course, you know I had to get, oh, I think the floss is in there. I knew I ordered the floss. And I got the needle minder because I got it all. Okay. So here is the fabric. Woo! Yeah, it is 28 count even weave. It looks like Lugana. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh my God. But then I got the needle minder to match. And then besides black, it uses Weeks Dye Works Absinthe and Lemon Chiffon. Yeah, I mean, with the black, yeah. When I get done a project in my rotation, this will probably be slipped in there because I've been wanting to stitch this since it came out in 2017. So excited about that. And then my last piece, I'm just trying to get all this put in here. My last piece of haul is something I wanted to try. Because you know me, I love gadgets, right? So these are magnetic. This is magnetic. You peel what it's supposed to be. You know when you're holding a hoop and you're holding it, like I always hold it by the clamp. You're supposed to, I'm going to try to show you. You're supposed to be able to put it like this. And it's like a cushion for your hand. Can you see that? You can see that. Let me show you this way. Jesus. Yeah, so it is. It's nice that you're not, it is cushiony. And this is magnetic, so I'm guessing my needle would stick to it. Let's see. How about that? But you can personalize them. So I got 2. They're from Russia. They're not cheap. I'll link them down below. I got this one. It says, I cross stitch so I don't kill people. And then I got another one with my name on it. Aha! Yeah. So it's very strong magnets. Really, really nice. And yeah, I love that I can hold the hoop now like this. Because even when I get I have 2 stands coming. The Dubko one and the Velky Pataki one. There may be instances where I still hold this in my hand. We'll see. I figure the stands are going to be more for retreats because I'll be able to put it on the table and all that. But yeah, love this. So that's all I got. Oh, and they also, so those are from the store called Woodandcat. And they sent me this needle minder with it. So I will link it down below. And that's it. That's all I got. I will stitch again tonight. Like I said, all this week I'm working on that sampler because next week I'm going to be working on the I got that song in my head. Tonight. And I can't sing. I did have the Selena Gomez song in my head that was like, when you're ready, come and get it. Na, 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 na. You know that song? Yeah. That was in my head for like all morning. Yeah, when you're ready, come and get it. Right? Oh my God. So the why can't I think? What have I been working on? Carolyn Manning designs. I'm gonna work on that one next week. The Phoenix. And the next 2 weeks, I have 2 other projects picked out that I haven't started yet. And my husband was like, maybe you just want to work on 2, like alternate. And I'm like, I don't know. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how I feel. Because guess what? You can do what you want with your own stitching. Yeah. Okay, guys. I am going to end this little segment. I hope you guys are all having a great week, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, today is Wednesday, August 18th, and I'm here for my next update. So, had off work again today. The internet's been out all day and can't get through to the cable company. So I've been having to use my phone as a hotspot. Yeah. Thank God I did not have a job today, but I'm hoping it's fixed by tomorrow because, yeah. So I did work on my Modern Folk Embroidery Fruits of Plenty sampler last night. And this works good, this grippy thing. It's actually called a grime guard because you're touching this versus the fabric. But yeah, I feel like I got quite a bit done. I got the square outlined, and let me tell you, I was never so glad as when this matched up to this side because, yeah. I moved the fabric up a little bit because I'm hoping that I can fit the rest of the block in here. I don't know. I'm probably going to progress down this side and see if I can outline and see if I can do it. I will work on it again tonight. Remember, the colors I'm using are DMC 3750 is the blue color, 958 is the green color. I'm liking it very, very much. Okay. And I received some patterns in the mail. Oh, I'm also stitching that on 28 count Joblin in lamb's wool. Okay. I received some patterns from 123 Stitch that I had ordered. The Prairie Schooler, Who's There. Love these little designs. These should not take any time at all to stitch, and it's only 3 colors, brown, orange, and black. Yeah. They have, I think, 4 of these. I really like that one. Jardin Privé Quaker de Halloween. 2 colors, black and white. Love the Quaker stuff. Another Jardin Privé, My Lady's Quaker. These are old patterns, by the way. They're not new. I've seen this one done, and it's really gorgeous. There are people that have done a bunch of colorways, too, because you pick 2 colors. They did DMC 815 and 310, but you can do what you want, obviously. This one, I've owned it like twice, and I don't understand why I have never stitched it. This is Cottage Garden my God, my eyes. Cottage Garden Samplings Halloween Sampler. I mean, look at that. Why have I not stitched that? It uses all gassed threads, which I probably would use because I really like those threads. Blackboard Fragrant Cloves, which is probably my favorite orange color in the world. Autumn Leaves, Orange Marmalade, Picket Fence, Raven, and Soot. Yeah. And then the last one I bought, Praiseworthy Stitches, Simple Gifts, Grace. And I liked the purple. Let's see what this uses. It uses Weeks Dye Works, Merlin, Peoria Purple, and Lilac. So gorgeous. This would probably look really good stitched on Hand Dyed Fabrics by Stephanie's Vanilla Latte fabric, which I'm stitching the Carolyn Manning designs on. Let's see, 28 count, 15 1/8 by 14 1/2. So you would need bigger than a fat quarter if you were allotting 3 inches on each side. But yeah, I really love that. So that's all I got. I am working tomorrow, so I'm trying to do preparation for that. And there's probably going to be, by the time you see this, it will have been up, but there's probably going to be another stitch with me tomorrow. And yeah, that's it. Oh, have you guys ever tried these Bang energy drinks? This one is Delish Strawberry Kiss. It's actually really good. It's no calories. It's surprising. I actually like it. Never tried them before. When I was at the grocery store yesterday, I got 2 of these. They were $2 a piece, and that was on sale. I know you can get them at the dollar store. There have been so many of the like low carb groups and stuff that I belong to. They get these at the grocery store. I almost bought the one that said sour, but I didn't. I got this one and then like a rosé one. Yeah. We'll see if it gives me any energy. I don't have high hopes for stuff like that, but it tastes good though. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. I hope you guys are all having a good day, and I will see you tomorrow. Hey guys, today is Thursday, August 19th, and I'm here with my next update. My work day just ended. It's 2:45, so I'm not complaining about that. I did work quite a bit last night on my Modern Folk Embroidery Fruits of Plenty sampler. Just really, really loving it. So this is what I have done. Yeah, so what I decided to do was, you know, I finished the outline, and then I decided to come down here and finish all the blue, because the rest of the stuff that comes in here and then all over here, it's all the green color. So I'm going to try to do that tonight. This is a big chunk here, like of all green. And then do all the stuff on the inside. So we'll see how far I get, but I think it's looking really good. And some of you, I did a stitch with me. I recorded myself stitching, and you were like, oh my God, I can't believe how much you've gotten done. Yeah, when you only have 2 colors and not a lot of color changes, it can go quicker than what some projects can go. And it is counting for sure. I'm double and triple counting in some spots just to make sure that I don't, you know, mess up or lose my place and things match up and all of that. But I love the colors I picked. I'm really glad that I picked them. And as I move on in this, it's going to look really good. So it will be a huge accomplishment for me to get this done for sure. Even to get page 1 done. I mean, and I really think I'm going to stick with it next week instead of switching. Like, I really want to get the page finish done. So I think I can finish. I say that in famous last words, right? We'll see. But I really would like to not put this away until I've completed the first page. Now, yeah. I did receive a gift in the mail yesterday from one of my subscribers, Mary, and she has sent me a whole bunch of stuff over the past, you know, couple months. But she sent me 2 shirts, and I absolutely love them because it's like almost like a baseball type shirt. I like 3/4 length sleeves, but this one says, "I'm just WTFing my way through life." Yeah. And then this one says, "I wonder how many WTFs today will bring," because I should probably wear this every day of the arbitration. Yeah. I'm already annoying Bill with talking about it because I'm just like, I'm just trying to have like a positive attitude, right, going forward. But I did pick a winner for the Pumpkin Patch, Carolyn Manning Designs Pumpkin Patch pattern. Look at that, right? So I picked Melody Loves Her Hobbies as the winner. So Melody, I've already been in touch with you, and I will mail this to you. The Google form is probably one of the best inventions ever for giveaways because it makes them put in all their information. So, yeah. And that's it. So I am going to probably, I'll definitely stitch some tonight. I really need to, like, there's a bunch of TV stuff I want to watch. I don't know. 9 Perfect Strangers on Hulu is out. There's 3 episodes. And then American Horror Stories. And yeah, there's just a whole bunch of stuff. I usually try to watch YouTube though when I'm stitching because, yeah. So, okay. I will see you guys in tomorrow's segment. Hey guys, so today is Friday, August 20th, and it is my last segment for this week's vlog. I'm struggling today. It is very rainy and gloomy here today, and I am really tired. I was up late last night doing some stuff for work, and then just stayed up, and I'm paying the price today. I did get stitching done last night. If you watched my True Crime face-to-face, you'll see my progress, but here it is again. Which way does this go? It goes this way. So I was able to get done down here. So I got done the green, all that green. And then what I have left is there's green here, it's like a pattern, and then there's a whole bunch right here. It's another pattern, and then the stuff on the inside. So I really think I'm gonna stick with this until I get the page finish done. Yeah, that'll be a nice little goal before I move on. But yeah, that's all I got. I don't think anything's coming in the mail today, and if it does, I'll just show it in the next vlog. I don't think there is anything though. So I hope you guys are all having a good day. I'm glad today is Friday. But yeah, just not feeling it today. So, as always, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments section below, and I will answer them to the best of my ability. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.